Hi guys and girls, Mark here from SeaWild Earth, and today we're going herping. In fact, we're going to be looking for what is often touted as Japan's most beautiful frog. Now, it's not this guy here, he's looking over my shoulder. I haven't actually yet seen one of the frogs we're going to be looking for, and it is named the Ishikawa's frog. Now, we do find them here in Okinawa, and also on one other island called Amami, which is not too far from here. But they live in small areas on both of those islands, and we're going to go looking in the very north somewhere, in the very north of the island, in the hope that we can stumble across them. Now, we are just coming into their mating season right now, which hopefully promotes the chance of us trying to actually stumble onto one. They do have a very distinctive call. It's almost like a chirp from a bird as opposed to a croak that you would associate from a frog. And it's a sound I have heard in the past, and especially at night time, because it's such a strange call. It's often left me perplexed. So I'm going to go back to an area where I've walked in the past. It is quite wet, a bit of a rivery kind of environment, but that's the kind of environment that they like. They don't like the fast flowing rivers. They like small tributaries, rocky areas, because in the daytime they'll be all cached up inside the rocks, holed up inside the rocks away from any predators. Now, also with all the other frogs going crazy, there's a chance that we may come across tree frogs, other regular frogs, and potentially frog predators or predators of frogs. So hopefully it's going to be a good night. Let's keep our eyes peeled. I'm not going to take all the sound equipment with me because that's just a pain in the butt to do everything on my own. So what we'll probably do, there will be some elements where I'm talking to the camera, but also I'll be doing a little bit of voiceover. So we're going to pack all of the gear. We're going to head to the north of the island, and we're going to go looking for Ishikawa's frog. We're not going to come back to the studio, so at this point I'm going to ask you, if you haven't already subscribed, to please do so. Hit the little notifications bell so you'll be updated as and when new content is available from yours truly. But until that time happens, let's get herping. Look what I found on the road. Beautiful Okinawa Habu. I think it may have been hit because it's very docile. It looks like he has been hit. There's some blood on the underside and he's very sluggish. I'm going to put him in the vegetation because he's still alive, but I hope he can survive. It's a beautiful snake. Come on. Well, hopefully now he's in the ditch, he'll be able to stay relatively safe. Whew. Good deed of the night done. Well, check this out. I hope we can get it if he doesn't run away. Big. This is called an akamata. Beautiful snake. Big adult. was pretty big for Akamata. Those guys are one of the few snake, or the only snake really in Okinawa that will actually eat the habu. So it's a good snake to hang around, sorry. But hopefully he didn't last around too long. Hopefully we'll fall onto another one and be able to get a bit better footage of him. So. They always look a bit too freaky for me, like something out of the movie Alien. But we're starting to come down in elevation a bit now, starting to hear a few more tree frogs, and I know for a fact that just down the road here and off to the side there is an access point for kind of like a marshy area where hopefully we can find some really nice tree frogs again. Probably Halliwell's tree frog if we're lucky. See that shrimp there. Here's our first find of the night. A beautiful little green tree frog. If you find him just down here, he's on this log. I've got my Lauer 60mm f2.8 2:1 macro. So what I'm going to try and do is just get on this side, get this foliage out of the way. Just get on this side and try and get a nice shot of his eye and the profile from there. Now what I do when I come into the bush is I tape down my lens on the aperture ring so that I know that my aperture isn't going to get bumped. Because it does move quite easily on this lens. So I've got it set at f16. Okay, my ISO is going to be at 320, I believe. And just check, yep, 320. And my shutter speed is at 1/125. I'm using the KX800 twin flash, the Franken flash you may remember. If not, there's a link up there. The Franken flash, so it's the dual flash head again from Lauer. And the good thing about it is it's got this nice modelling light right here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my flash on. You can see the modelling light up there. There we go. And I can use that then to light up my subject, who's chilling out. Very, very nice. Got a bit of moss on him. Ooh. He's very accommodating. Okay. And then all I'm going to do, I'm just going to get nice and low. Okay. Take a shot and see what we get. So I'm going to turn this one off. Stunning eyes. Really beautiful. Awesome. Well, nailed that one. What a cute little critter. I'll show you what I've got in a short while, but let's leave this guy alone, let him get on with his nightly serenade, because I can hear other tree frogs around. Maybe he's looking for a mate, and we're going to go on and see if we can find something else. Just coming along here, and we have a Himehabu, one of the more prevalent of species that you find here in Okinawa. Beautiful snake. This one's only a baby. They normally get to about 80 centimeters in length. This one's very young. Look at this, Ishikawa's frog. How awesome is that little guy just here? Beautiful green frog. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. I'm on f/16. I've got the aperture ring taped down so I don't budge it. I'm on ISO 320 and a shutter speed of 160. So hoping we can get nice and close and get a beautiful shot. Now I've got a modelling light that I can turn on. We can get nice and close. I'm really trying to get it eye level with the frog. There we go, and 1, 2, 3. Beauty. What a stunning little frog. I'll grab the camera and see if I can get you guys a little bit closer. There he is. So that guy, man, I've been looking for it for ages, the Ishikawa's frog. Quite skittish, so I couldn't really do lots of different angles or whatever, but thankfully I've got some awesome photos. You'll see them on the screen in a minute. This is going to be a relatively short video because the meeting, as it were, didn't last that long, but a meeting we had. The first, hopefully, of many. The first one that I found in 4 years. So, stoked.